Yo, 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 guys, what's going on? I am really sorry about this, but man, Mike, are you in here, bro? This is Mike's fault. Straight up Mike's fault. You know, I mean, you're meant to be my tech guy, bro. That's pissed me off. Sorry, man, but I'm not having any of this oh, my God. I got my people waiting, man. What's going on? I don't believe this. I do not believe this. Mike, I'm going to relieve you of your services, my friend. Just wait till the end of the stream, though, just in case some messed up shit happens. So just wait. All right? I might change my mind, but fucking hell, bro. What have you done? Blame Mike. Guys, hashtag blame Mike. I want it on there just so I'm remind myself, why do I need this guy? If he's the tech guy and this thing happens, people are waiting, Mike. Why are you doing this? What's going on, people? What is happening? Rant over. What's good? It's okay, Dad. Dad, you know. Dad. Mike, yes. Mike, you are fired. Blame Mike. Discord, blame Mike. Although I told him, tidy it up, he actually went through with it. Blame Mike. I'm gonna get my guy, Steve. Yo, shout out to anyone who wants Steve to take Mike's place. Yo, show me some love. Does anybody want Steve to take Mike's place? Fire Mike, blame Mike. Oh, yeah, man. Good old Steve. Oh, man. What's going on? What is happening, guys? I'll be Steve. Nah, man. You guys ain't ready for Steve. Oh, shit. I ain't American today. I'm very patternful today. How many people are patternful today? Come on. How many people are very patternful today? What a wonderful play out. We're going to have a conversation about what just happened, guys. Or should I say, the last couple of days. All those guys that have been talking about Bitcoin dropping and the crash of Bitcoin. I don't see no crash. I don't care if she crashes now. All I know is we caught the move. How many of you caught the move? I know my Patreons did. I know they caught something of today. If you're a patron and you're in here, guys, please tell me you caught something of this. I need to know that my efforts are not going wasted. Please tell me. I'm good today. Guys, I'm good. I am good. Is everyone else good? I'm seeing the ones. There we go. There we go. You want Elon Musk to take Mike's place? Wouldn't that be eventful? There we go. You caught the move. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good. You know what? At least I can boast about the amount of money that people are making in my stream. That's all I care about. That tells me that my strategy is playing perfectly for everyone. And if it hasn't played perfectly for anyone else, no problem. There will be a rise, there will be a retrace, and there will be a continuation. And as long as you keep that in the back of your mind and think of abundance of entries, boy, we understand something, guys. We understand that until you get rid of fear and greed, you will not have a market. But till then, fear and greed have been back in this place since day one. All right? So let's cut straight to it. PC Shed, what's good? Guys, show some love to PC Shed for creating those videos to help you guys understand what staking is. If you want the best way to summarize what staking is, you become a bank. That is it. You become a bank when you stake. That's the best thing I can say to you guys about it. It is a very, very lucrative thing if you understand what it's about. Okay? All right then. So let's get straight into it, guys. Let's have a conversation about rise, retrace, continuation. We've had a beautiful projection play out. Absolutely wonderful projection play out in our favor. Happy days. All right. No worries, Ryan. Mad love. It's the best The best money you spent, bro. And that's the good thing about my Patreon. All right? Before the month ends, you guys would have made your money that you spent in the Patreon, guys. I'm telling you now. I'll probably have the best value in Patreons ever. And I ain't shilling it. I'm being straight up with you guys. I put my work in for you guys. I really do. I really put my work in. There's no pissing about. Thief on the beat. Death cross occurs sometimes between late July or early September 21. Projecting too far away, my friend. You know, we're talking day trading strategies. Look at when this pattern played out. This pattern played out in today's session. This is capitalizing on the move. This is what we're about. You see the rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. Okay? Patreons, go back and watch all of the videos that I posted today for you. Okay? Critical. So you can understand the mindset and the development of what we understood with this area here. All right? We're going to zoom straight in and have a look. What did Bitcoin do today? So the clue was here. We said this morning, out of the Brinks box, they will come back down here and take back the previous liquidity. How many times have we seen this, guys? Please marry up the green candle towards the pin bar of that gray candle. What do you see? It doesn't happen by accident, guys. All right? Tell me what indicator picks up on that. Tell me how you would understand that that is the market makers working their hand and capitalizing on previous orders set. Come on. Hey, life, that is funny. Here you go. Best strategy ever is when YouTubers say it's going down, it's crashing, you go super long, and then you buy a yacht. Hey, life, mad love to you, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's all love, man. It is funny. It's a very interesting thing, this game. You know, this pattern watching game. Very interesting. All right. When you understand it and you utilize it correctly, you're laughing. Okay. I need to know. I don't think the guys in the Discord know that I've gone live. I don't know if they know I've gone live. I need to just address that. Here we go. Let me just share this across to the guys in the Discord. Share it. Copy. Done. That should be it. Happy days. Boom. Done. Took a long then a short, exactly there. Thanks. Psychology is key. How do you become... I was just about to answer, my friend. You didn't have to type that. Go into the video's description, my friend. Everything you need is there. Yippee in the Discord. Here we go. There we go. I want to make sure people are in here. There we go. Did they get told, Mike? You got it. Mike, I refuse to speak to you until the end of the stream. I'll decide whether I want to speak to you at that point. I'm not happy you put that delay. You go and update YouTube and then you don't tell me about it. What's going on? You know? Robert Reuter. What a name. Made 3,400 last week on Ethereum. Joined Patreon tier 3 yesterday. That 3,400 pays for 7 years of Patreon. Oh. Oh, I thought... Oh, okay. Fair play. Fair play. Thank you for that, Robert. Will I adopt you? Do you know what, guys? You know what? I do fancy a little bit of gaming, but to be honest with you, the heat today has completely shattered me, man. It has been a very gruesome day today in terms of the UK. It's been muggy heat. Absolutely muggy heat. I haven't liked it at all. And it just drains me, man. I've had a headache all day from it. I just do not like the heat. Hate it. Why does your chart show a wick to the bottom of the green on the 15, but on TradingView it's not? Right, let me establish something to you guys. What is very important about MT4 and TradingView. All right, and then we're going to start looking at what's been happening today. MT4 is one broker, one server, exclusive to IC Markets. All right, so their server is based in Moscow and IC Markets is in Australia. All right. TradingView is a plethora of brokers all pumping price feeds Okay, and you get the luxury of picking Binance, Bybit, wherever you want to go. Kraken, Coinbase, you name it. All right. You got variations on feeds. All right. So naturally, the candlesticks are going to be printed differently. Pull up Binance, get Bitcoin on Binance, and you will see different candle formations. They're doing the same thing, but you may not see vector candles where you would see on MT4. Pull up Kraken, you see the same thing. Coinbase, exactly the same thing. They're going to have variations of it. Some candlesticks don't get fully printed as wicks. Some get printed as full candles. I will always make my decisions off MT4. Now, I know there are guys that don't have the luxury of being able to download MT4. Okay, but what you guys need to do is you need to try and get hold of, in the Discord, there is a live feed of the MT4 charts, courtesy of Infinex. Okay, live feed. If you can literally find yourself a server or a broker on TradingView that's going to match what you see on there, then happy days. You know, if you can get somewhat close to it, then that's fair. Which is why I do these streams, so people can actually see, you know, marry up their view of the charts onto mine. But unless you have MT4, you ain't going to have exactly the same thing. So some people are at an advantage, some aren't. So, and I will always base my projections off MT4. All right. Bybit is the closest to the real thing. There you go. There you go. Surely there is a broker out there in the States like Forex.com, Ananda, I can't even say it. IG Index. There must be someone that provides MT4 and they allow crypto trading. They must be. Has to be someone out there, man. How do we change Helsinki for Moscow MT4? Right. That is a video that I need to do. My friend Praetorian, he walked me through the whole process of how to do that. So I'm going to have a conversation with my guy to see if he can actually create a video, because he explained it very clearly to me, and frankly I forgot how to do it. Anyways, nah, I'll get it sorted out, guys, don't worry. All right, let's get to the conversation, guys. Okay, so if you recall very carefully, all right, who was with me on Sunday in the Discord and the patrons? How many of you were with me on Sunday when we were talking about Bitcoin's potential move to the upside? How many of you were there? Okay, then check this. So this is what we did on Sunday. All right, let me flip the screen over to you. Beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing, the power of projection. Now, Bitcoin didn't actually hit that full projection zone, but it got bloody close to it. Okay. So you can see the two black areas there. Now we're going to flip over back to... we're going to bring up our favorite friend, Mr. TradingView. Everyone seems to be having a problem with. Let me just flip that over to you. So you guys have got that, so you can just cross-reference it, screenshot it, do what you need to do. Okay, then. All right, then. So here we go. There she is. Power of projection right there. So from Sunday, we took it and hit the first projection point. Now Bitcoin has come out of the previous zone right here. Okay, now look what she's aiming to do. They sold off at the 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, let me flip back to MT4 so you guys can see it clear. Wow, Streamlabs is smooth, man. Right then. So here we go. They've come into the 38,120 zone, in and around that zone there. Well, sorry, 38,219. They sold off at the 15-minute time frame. Critical point here, guys. They sold off, and then they're moving price away from that point. We have broken out what we understand to be on the 1 hour time frame. We have taken out level 1. Okay, But price needs to come back up because it hasn't broken it out cleanly. So as long as price keeps moving, then level 1 will be confirmed. If it comes back down again, we're still in bloody level 1. Now remember, the last time it did this, it found resistance at the 200 EMA. Look at the intention of the market makers now. They're breaking away from the 200 EMA. We will be seeing price hitting the R2 and then the M5 projection, okay? Which if you zoom out, you will definitely see the 40K. I can't stress it to you guys. The 40K, once price comes back up here, all right? Because obviously before it comes back into this zone, we're going to see rises and retraces, okay? But once it hits the 40K mark, we are going to see a plethora of orders coming through. Why? Because Bitcoin has got a bag of liquidity in this zone and in this zone right here that they can really get their longs filled at the best possible price, okay? As you can see right now, it is getting busy and they favor higher prices. Although price hasn't actually pulled back to the 50 as of yet, because we've got this green candle here that they haven't come back to see. If the momentum is favoring higher prices, it will continue and keep breaking to the upside and hit the M5 before it makes the retrace. Now, considering the RSI, all right, as it's pulled back down, okay, it's crossed over the market signal, and it may actually, at this point now, it could actually reverse and continue back up, all right? But we're waiting for Sydney to effectively open, okay? So R2 right now, guys, is 38,392. 38,392. That's where it is right now, okay? This is what we're waiting for. So I will congratulate anyone that took advantage of this 15-minute time frame pattern that played out today. Yet again, guys, I said it to you last night, okay? Trade the most liquid session of the day, and it's right here. Look, this zone right here is the most liquid part of the day, all right? London brinks, New York brinks, and look what you got. You had a rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. Okay? Happy days, guys. I hope you guys made a bag and a little. That's what I hope you guys did. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin making moves. Let's have a look at Ethereum. What has Ethereum done? Ethereum played out her projection right there. Yesterday's high. Patreons, you saw that happening. You've seen it happen with your own eyes. Happy days. Okay? She's also moved out. This was my big long-term projection point for Ethereum. I'm projecting the 3011, 3036 zone for Ethereum. So she's got a lot of work to do, but she broke out of the level 1 and she's come back down again to test the 50 to bounce further away from that point. This is on the 15-minute time frame. So on the hourly, we are sat at the 13 EMA. Okay. So where was the New York reversal today? Right in front of you, my friend. Here we go. Here's the New York reversal. Taps the high of New York and then drops. All right, there's your reversal. So the reversal is either going to happen at the high or the low of the day of New York. Forget the main high and low of the day in the session, because normally, well, in other words, New York will set either the high or the low for the day. Okay, but sometimes the high and the low is set exclusively for New York. So they'll do their own high and low. All right, so be mindful of that. Okay. I'm just reading your comment there, Excellence, man. Is everything all good, bro? 200 is going to cross the 50. Maybe. Yes, listen, guys, for the record, Steve is a market maker. When this guy sells 48 cents worth of Bitcoin and the market moves, you know my guys are, he is the market maker. Good old Steve. With his 39, man, it's 48 cents. Bitcoin Spartan, please do not ever let Steve hear you say that. Oh yeah, my dollar yen trade has pulled back. So we've got an opportunity to actually add more. So I added more here and added a few more trades back at my entry point. I'm waiting for dollar yen to come back. This is the first pullback from the W formation from earlier. So we're waiting to see when dollar yen comes back up. But you also have non-farm payrolls happening this week. Look at what they're doing. They're sending price up, getting their shorts filled at high prices, and then they're now starting to build longs, anticipating non-farm payrolls, getting ready to make a move to the upside. So, and it looks like it's going to be positive news for the non-farm payrolls. So we should see a projection, this projection zone getting taken out completely this time. Okay. Gold, on the other hand, what is gold doing? Gold is just trade. Look at that, guys. Stuck in its psychological high and low for the session. Yeah. You know, when they're doing that, they are scared. Look at that. Wonderful. We absolutely love that. All right. XRP. Let's have a conversation about XRP. What's she doing? So XRP really didn't do much today other than the big pump to the upside. She took out the projection zone right there. Happy days. And she's pulled back. Now she's continuing at the 50 and the 200 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. Drop down to the hour time frame. What do we see? Oh, God, what's happened here? Oh, my days. MT4. You surprise me sometimes. Oh, my God. There you go. So, yeah. It's just trickling slowly. You can see the stopping volume candle on Ripple, right? XRP right there. Look at the daily open from the previous session. Look at today's session. Very close. They are containing and controlling behavior. They are favoring higher prices with XRP too. Just got to be prepared to catch it. Yes, we've got this big green vector candle, but we will see if they send it back down there again. Okay. Bitcoin now pulling back. Well, some would call this a crash. It's in the Discord unless it's been removed. Yeah, I've still got it, bro. No worries, Hexcon. Glad to have you, bro. Okay, then. So, considering what's going on with Bitcoin right now, all right, what is the next setup? Well, look, this is what we need to understand, all right? We do have this vector candle previous from today's run-up in the New York session. If they want to send price down lower, because of this vector candle here, it didn't break the 50 and it's moved away from it. That tells me that they're not ready to send price into this zone yet. Okay. Say hi to Life of Riley. No worries, bro. Life of Riley, how you doing? I don't know if that's some inside thing, but fuck it. I'm nice like that. Oh, here we go. Bitcoin will crash to 20k, then move up to the upside. Right now is a bull trap. Do you know what, Infinity Creations? Guess what? That's fine. But if everyone's talking about a crash, we're getting paid whilst it's rising. We have no bias to where we think what value it is going to go to. Okay? Price is rising up. We'll catch the retrace back down to the bottom. We will sit there and we will wait. We'll open our shorts. We'll open our longs. Ultimately, we can capitalize on these moves. We are short-term day traders, guys. That's what we are about. Okay, let the swing traders sit in the long moves and wait for these valuable points in price, 20k and what have you. It's irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. When you're a day trader, you don't care about what everyone's talking about. You're here to exploit these little moves, the rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. If we were to base our decisions purely on what people are talking about with Bitcoin, all right, we wouldn't have no trade. Today wouldn't have been a trade because we'd be waiting for the 20k mark. Man, we'd be leaving so much money on the table. That's not what it's about. Yeah? So as long as you guys paid it, then happy days. Someday you need to pre-record for a real and show a fake crash to 1,000. Probably. Yeah, I might have to do that. Wow, Bitcoin crashing. It will go negative 100k. Everyone sell. Joke, don't ban me. Original sounds. What are you doing, bro? Ruben, what's good, man? I'm guessing you guys can be doing bingo. What do I need to say to get you guys bingo? Rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. I'm guessing that's one of the bingo coins. Happy days, is that another one? This is it. Until Steve sells, there ain't going to be no drop. A lot of YouTubers are talking about a crash. But you know what? See, this is what's really funny. Everyone talks about a crash, talk about a crash, talk about a crash. Say it enough times and stick with your narrative of it being a crash. And guess what? It crashes. You claim victory that you were calling this crash for a long time. I think that's bullshit. I'll tell you why. Okay? If you can project within a short time frame, you're a G at the game. Okay? Look at what we did from last night's stream. We made our projection. And it played out. Okay? That's what we're about. That's where you show understanding. You ain't going to wait for it to get there and then claim glory to it. Forget that. Anyone can do that. You know, I said I want to see Bitcoin at 70K. If I just keep talking 70K, 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 and then Bitcoin crashes down to 10,000, I'm sit there and be like, yeah, Bitcoin's still 70K, man, 70K. Gets to 70K, and guess what? I'm a G. I said it was going to go to 70K. Of course it's going to go to 70K, because by the time it goes to 70K, it would have been in an up move anyway. Accumulating the range, I'm short into the downside ETF, so I don't have no risk getting liquidated and can profit. Everyone, you know what? Each to their own. Remember, this is a short-term day trading strategy. If Bitcoin decides to dump, fair enough, so what? Okay, we'll trade the M formation. If price comes up into this zone and shows resistance and then it comes back down, the first projection zone will be this candlestick right here. Remember, guys, the idea is to become proficient in the system. It's not about putting a small amount of money and then holding it for as long as you can to make the most amount of money. The idea is to put the most amount of money down and hold it for the littlest amount of time, and you would have made a wedge off that amount. That's where you need, that is the goal for you guys. Okay? The idea is to get in big and get out quick. That's the name of the game. Okay? Because that's what market makers do. They build their positions. They do them in increments. Small, 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 small. When we say small, we're talking in the thousands and the millions. Okay? They don't have that luxury like we do. What is your projection for today? My projection is this. We are still coming out of level 1 from this pattern right here. Okay? If this is a trap, then so be it. What will be the signs? All right? Right now, price is above the 50. Price is above the 200. Where's the 800 EMA? It is all the way up there. Okay? The 800 EMA is all the way up there. They've been holding Bitcoin in this range for the best part of 2 weeks nearly. Okay? You can see it's $8,000 range. Right? From the low of 32 all the way to 40. All right? Bitcoin will start getting interesting when it starts to break the 40K mark. Understand one thing. What kind of trend are we seeing? Slow trend is the true trend, guys. All right, you see these little pumps to the upside. Slow trend, true trend. That's exactly what we're looking at. Okay. Treasure Eye slow chat. You want to get the slow chat on? Happy days. Let's get this live chat. Okay, enable slow. Happy days. There you go. Hands up. My guy wants to moderate. Fair play to you, bro. Yeah, you think they're going to hold this conference about Bitcoin in Miami? You think they're going to talk shit about Bitcoin? Nah, man. Unless Elon turns up. You probably will see a lot of candlesticks that are different on the 1 minute time frame, Frankie. I promise you that. What's popping? Fair enough, bro. Thank you so much for that. The R2 and R1 lines on TradingView, I don't know if you can get them. You see, these R3, R2, R1 lines, okay, are the standard support and resistance points in the chart. The M zones are the middle parts. They're the middle pivots, okay? Usually the consensus is this. When if M2 is confirmed, M4 will be realized, okay? And we wait for the mid zones, which is the M2, M3, M4. You wait for them to take out the resistance point 1, and then you see the M4. That's the idea behind it, okay? Sometimes I have them on, sometimes I don't. For demonstration purposes, I've put it on right there because I know people use support and resistance, okay? So, I hope you guys have had, got your images with this pattern right here. Okay, perfect pattern formation. Please take a picture of it. I'm going to bring it up on the 15-minute time frame, screenshot it, and have it in your repertoire of images because you've got to train the eye, guys. Take a screenshot of this image so you guys can understand the pattern, or the tattoo is what we call it, how it plays out, and break down the chart and review it, go over it and understand why did price make the high, come back, tap the 50 EMA and then make a move to the upside. When were they doing this? They were doing this during the London, New York sessions. So London, and then you've got the crossover right here. All right. Beautiful times to get, you know, beautiful opportunities to exploit this, man. All right. And guys, there's too much money, man, for them to let Bitcoin completely collapse. There's too much money into it. If they knew that it was going to drop or there was going to be speculation of it dropping, you think these guys are going to allow it to get down there? You think they'd be committing their money to it? No. You know? Ethereum projections. Ethereum and Bitcoin are both doing exactly the same thing as each other. So whatever we say about Bitcoin's pretty much going to come through with Ethereum. All right? Ethereum right now on the 1 hour time frame is looking like she's recovering the previous green candle. So Ethereum may do it first before Bitcoin. Or alternatively, Bitcoin will hold while Ethereum recovers and then Bitcoin will make its move. Okay? So if you consider the following. Here's Ethereum. Here's Bitcoin. Should make it sharp for you. Look at the difference between the two. Bitcoin is rising. Ethereum is pulling back. She's working towards this area down here. All right. Bitcoin does have this candlestick right here, but we've actually just come out of a breakout from this previous high. Naturally, the retrace is going to happen. How long the retrace is the test. Look, it's now come to the 13 EMA and it's pinned away from it and it's moving back up. Okay. So the M4 is now being confirmed, or should I say it's being tested, which is what we want to see. All right. Did you see here the M3? Price comes up out of the M3 pivot, comes back down, shows support and shifts away from it. We understand M3 equals M5. Projection zone for Bitcoin would be the M5 zone. All right. And that's not financial advice. That's me helping you guys understand the story of projection. Make a projection and see if it plays out. If it plays out, understand why it plays out by paying attention to the candlesticks. If it doesn't play out, understand why it didn't play out by paying attention to the candlesticks. Rinse, repeat, guys. Excuse me. Exactly. Trades reality. Everyone was pumped Bitcoin on Coinbase IPO, but it was a massive fall. Why would the conference have any effect on Bitcoin price to the upside? It depends on who's talking at the conference itself. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone relevant talking about Bitcoin at the Miami conference. I just say it's just like a funfair day for Bitcoin. Yeah, it's a carnival for Bitcoin. You know, so what do you expect from that? Is there anything going to be released on that day about Bitcoin? No, it's just going to reassert people's conviction of cryptocurrency. You know, holding like a Cryptocon, you know, for cryptocurrency. That's all that day is. The red box, green box indicates time sessions. It's the Asian session. Yeah, networking event. Colin, yeah. Trading is like showering. You rinse, repeat, and sometimes you slip and fall. I like that. Hey, Tito, should I use a 15-minute or the 1 hour time frame when scalping, or both? I'm a bit unsure when two time frames are giving different signals. 1 hour time frame is the cycle. 15-minute time frame is the pattern entry. Now, when you're going to do scalping, you use the 15-minute time frame the way you would use the 1 hour time frame. So you establish the cycle on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. You use the 1 hour time frame the way a swing trader would use the daily time frame. Okay. That's how I do it, in my opinion. But sometimes I don't even bother looking at anything else other than the 1 minute time frame, because the information is happening so fast and you don't really want to fall into the trap of, you know, pulling too much information into your mind before you make a trade, because by the time you make the trade, you probably missed the move. That's the thing. Yeah, listen, if you go back and watch the streams, you'll understand the repetition of the terms. There is a projection channel. All right, I'm just going to get that up for you guys. If you haven't subscribed to that projections channel, please do, because it's short 5 to 10 minute videos that I do every single day. Okay, at the start of the trading session or just before the London Brinks box. So it can be any time between 8:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock. All right, because that Brinks box is effectively the first hour and a half, first 30 to 90 minutes where the market makers are really going to either set up price to do a stop hunt rise or a stop hunt low. Okay, so that should be helpful to you guys. I've pinned it to the chat, the projections channel. Go and watch that. There are two so far. There's 2 full months on there. We've got April and we've got May. And go back and watch those videos and then look at the chart. All right, do that exercise, guys. All right, don't come to the streams just hoping that you get the information that you need ready for an entry for the next day. Become proficient in this strategy, guys. Learn it for yourselves. The idea is to train your eyes. You've got an advantage because I'm guiding you to be paying attention to the key things in this game. All right, the mistake that I made was I was staring at the wrong thing for such a long time, and it took me a long time to realize that. Okay, how do we decrypt the fake news out of the 99%? First things first, conspiracy gamer, don't pay attention to news. Okay, news is where they would like Bitcoin to be. Excuse me. And the price is where it's at. That's all you need to care about. See a YouTube channel talking about Bitcoin crashing, stay away from it, man. Pay attention to what price is doing. If price is rising, why are you looking at a channel that's telling you it's going to go lower? Let them stick with their narrative of it dropping. As you can see right now, price is rising. I'm going to capitalize on that. If price is dropping, I will capitalize on that. I have no bias to the direction. All I can use is the price in front of me, the action in front of me, market maker's intention in front of me. I don't care about the noise. You start paying attention to the noise, you'll start becoming inconsistent with your decision. And then you'll start leading yourself towards channels to make a decision. If you want to understand the general consensus about how people are feeling about cryptocurrency, go into as many live streams as you can and just look at the chat. How many people are throwing out the price? I think Bitcoin should go to 20, 21, 19, 18. Back in 2017, Bitcoin was this. 2017 was 2017, guys. Forget it. All right? Cryptocurrency wasn't as heavily endorsed as it is right now by the main players. All right? Big names in the industry, in the world that we live in today, are talking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. 2017, no one was battering an eyelid for it. All right? Different times, different commitment, different money pools, different flavor. All right? But ultimately, same price action. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that is. Market makers pay for news? No. Nah, unlikely. Hey, Tina. That's so messed up, man. And you expect me now to answer your question? Come on. For the benefit of the doubt. Could you please explain what coin pairs you use to move in and out of crypto, or how do you manage it moving funds in and out of assets? Frankly, Jesse, I am a hodler of crypto. I will hold coins, but ultimately, I'm all about staking. I will never buy a coin again. I'll just earn it. You know, when you start understanding what cryptocurrency is, especially staking, you'll understand why you will never need to buy another coin again. All right, if you want to buy the main coins, fair enough. XRP, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, naturally you're going to buy it, fair enough. But other coins that are coming up, the next XRP, the next Bitcoin, the next Ethereum, you can earn them off by simply staking. PC Shed does a very good job of explaining staking to you guys. Okay. My man just parred me off right there, man. That is not even a violation. That's not even a violation. Excellent. You got to understand, there are people, I don't know why they do this, man. Why would you want to bring down the most volatile coin in the world? Why would you want to bring down the most volatile industry in the world? It's where people can make money, and of course people can lose money. All right, notice it's all people that are older people, conventionalists, people that stick to the script. Cryptocurrency has switched it up on people. Okay. Who the hell is Crypto Wendy? How do you know about market makers? Couldn't find any info online. That's pretty much why you can't find any info online. Pancake Swap, Marshmallow Finance, Beefy Finance. Oh, there's so many places you can stake, guys. Qcoin, Hotbit. You know, it's just about finding the right one. PC Shed done a fantastic video on Pancake Swap. Guys, make yourselves bakers. You know, when you understand what staking is, then you'll understand cryptocurrency. Are you ready to short Doge? Not interested in Doge. Any chance you could look at Doge? No worries, Hesky Ben. Okay, firstly, let's just consider... guys, I ain't going to look at altcoins. Straight up. Altcoins all do the same thing. For the benefit of doubt, I mean, Doge itself... I'll look at Doge in a sec, Hesky, guys, but I ain't going to look at Doge, any other coins like that. It's always going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, because that's where the money is going. You want to understand what the altcoins are doing? Pay attention to Ethereum. Yeah, I used to use... I tested the Williams and the Alligator index averages as such, but they weren't enough for me. I've used every indicator you can think of. Okay. Yeah, I've used every single indicator you can think of. I stake on Exodus plus 10% on Sol. That's great. Pancake Swap's got 200-300% on there, man. You're missing out. PC Shed has got the information. Michael was good. All right, let's have a conversation, guys, about what's going on in the charts, man. Okay. So, yeah, we're anticipating Bitcoin either to come back down to recover this green candle to test the 200 EMA. When it comes back down, right, the 50 would need to cross over the 200. So what has to happen is price needs to close higher as it drops. Do you understand that? As it comes down, it needs to close higher as it drops, so that the 50 can move up closer and the 200 can turn down, so we can get the cross. Considering the TDI itself, it's not really an aggressive move to the downside. Obviously, when it comes down below the market base, we then start looking towards the volatility band to the downside. Okay, but we've just had a nice little pump today, guys. It's been an interesting pump today. Ethereum now, she's recovering this green candle right here. She's going to tap the 50. She's got 2 pools of liquidity that she can tap right now. Bringing it back down to the 50. Rise, retrace, continuation. So let's draw out another pattern. And let's see if that plays out. Okay, so you've got the rise. Well, this is the bigger pattern. And she tried to break out of it. Not succeeded. So now we just need to take from the low of here. Come up. Retrace back down, make the bounce, continuation to the upside. That's what we're waiting for. We pay to play. Nature of the game. If you can't handle it, don't trade. Do not be looking for guarantees in this game, guys. Do not be looking for guarantees. What do I stake on Cake Swap? What, Pancake Swap? Mike, can you do that for me? Can you just pin the video that PC Shed done? Or tag it in the chat. How to catch the climb if the market makers move up so fast? 3 minutes, 5%. Well, look, this is the nature of the game. If you're trading on smaller time frames, guys, and this is the issue, you need to be swift. Bear divergence on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, depending on where you're looking. On what coin though? Mike is fired, yeah. Excuse me. Okay, we've just crossed the Ligma indicator. What do we do? Couldn't tell you. I don't know what the Ligma indicator is. There you go, guys. Sack Trades has just put it up. Oh, where's Steve? Steve, can you attach the link to PC Shed's video, please? Mike is fired, man. No more Mike. Blame Mike. You got a problem, guys? Blame Mike. Nice one, Sack Trades. Okay, so we're going to see a little bit of a retrace, guys. This is what we're expecting. Is dollar yen coming back up? Is she moving back up? There she is. A little bit of a move to the upside. Happy days. There you go, guys. There's the YouTube video. Courtesy of Steve. Jake, how you doing, bruv? Hashtag blame Mike. Yes, Dane, listen, you may be addicted to the 1 minute time frame, but please, man, be careful. The 1 minute time frame is a treacherous place to trade. And if you're not on your feet, if you don't understand the 1 minute time frame, okay, I know the patrons are aware of what the trickery of the 1 minute time frame is. You guys got your live trades today. You had that, you saw that. Okay, so very interesting lesson there for you guys, and I hope that brings value to you. And patrons, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to go through the questions that you've asked in the comments. It's the best way that I can do it. To answer every question individually is just crazy. I haven't got the time to just go through absolutely every comment, but I'm going to do a video where I'm answering these questions. So that should at least help you guys, and you know, at least I'm answering them in some way, because ultimately you just, yeah, pretty much. Anyways. Okay then, cool. Would I recommend a 5? Listen, when it comes to time frames, guys, okay, let's consider this. Okay. Let's consider the fact that, let's say you start work at 9 a.m. Okay. When you start work at 9 a.m., do you want to try and catch a couple of trades in the morning? Well, let's see where you could actually catch trades in the morning. Okay. So here we go. Coming out of the Asian session right here. All right. This area here in Forex is effectively the stop hunt rise zone. This is where a lot of my bread and butter trades would be taken. Okay. So let me drop down to the 15-minute time frame. So look, Asian session ends roughly about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that's when it ends. Okay, pay attention to what the Asian session done. They effectively set stop hunt rise, drop, build their longs at lower prices. If you woke up at the close of the Asian session, okay, you would have understood that they were favoring higher prices, because when you can see that price is above the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA on the 15-minute time frame, even if you traded for 2 hours tops, you would have been able to catch price towards the Brinks box. So wake up at, say, 6 o'clock, trade till about 8, 8:30, you would have been able to make some money. And if you've got the luxury of being able to go into work and paying attention to your trades, it depends on how long you want to hold it for. It's this area right here. Now, what time frame you use is up to you. Remember, listen, the idea is to try and, if you're a scalper, the idea is to commit a decent size down and be in the trade for the smallest amount of time. And the only way that you can get like that is to build confidence in projecting price and behaving like a market maker. Yeah? Want him. Francesco, yes. Yeah, today was pretty interesting, man. We had a lot of videos pumping out today. It was tough. It was a tough thing. But there's nothing much more to say to you guys other than the fact that Bitcoin right now is just holding above this 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Can you please shout out to TJ? Yep, TJ in the Telegram group. I'm hearing you doing awesome things there. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Show some love to TJ in the Telegram group, guys. Telegram is just for the patrons, just a place for them to sit and chat and just share charts. Okay, so mad respect for you for doing that, bro. No. It's not me. Credit to my guy TJ. You know. Yeah, those short videos do help. No, it's not. No, listen, it's not official Telegram group. Okay, it's not. It's just a place for the patrons to sit and chat, and that's all they do. They just talk about charts, and that's exactly what I wanted to create for them. But potentially going to be coming away from that because I got some random scammer trying to poach people, saying that we've got You know, Traders Reality has a Telegram and, you know, get signals and all that BS. Can't believe they do that. All right, XRP projection. Listen, XRP is very heavily influenced behind the news, behind the SEC. Okay, so, but the price action is no different to Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, so we're just now waiting for this move. This move would effectively be, so you can see here, let me show you on XRP right now. Okay, so we had this little pattern here, price comes up, then it comes back down. We've got a little inverted head and shoulders, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. So a little cycle there, level 1 drop, moving out of the zone. I'm waiting for it to hit this projection point of 116. That's what I want. I want the 116 zone. And we projected that on Sunday. So we'll see how that plays out. I think tonight they'll move higher. I think Asia's gonna absorb what's been happening because they're holding the zone, guys. Look, they're holding the zones in XRP. So our projection zones are going to be playing out. If we look at, I mean, look at what money is available, guys. Look at this pool of liquidity right here. Look at that big red candlestick right there at the 1.32 mark. Absolutely beautiful zone. Look at this. Yes, that is a crash-worthy drop in price. That is a crash. Okay? That is a crash. Not when price pulls back ever so slightly like this. That is crashing. Please, guys, don't say that. All right? Bitcoin. See, they're just holding the zones, guys. The Asian session looks like it's pretty small, it's tight, contained. Happy days. We've got vector candles that may need to be visited. So, yeah. Yeah, I shouted him out, guys. Peak formation. I will only. I'm only going to move you guys. That's all I'm going to do. I'm only going to move you guys. All right. I just want to make it a place where it's safe for you guys, because then this guy just keeps on going around and trying to scam people out. It pisses me off. Yes, Dane. This is it. The 1 minute time frame. Okay. You know, have you guys been doing your videos? Have you been doing your videos for the contest, for the rap contest? Please let me know if you have been, yeah? All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try and keep these videos, keep these streams short and sweet. Okay. Because I know people struggle to watch all the streams. And anybody that's new into the stream, guys, and you're new to the channel, please watch the previous streams. All right, because a lot of the questions that you're asking now are being addressed in those streams, and they help you realize these patterns in real time. Okay, that blue line is the 800 EMA. The 800 EMA. Okay. Thoughts on gold? I reckon they'll be sending price low. Yeah, they will be sending price lower. This news that's going to come out for dollar yen this week, non-farm payrolls, should effectively send gold down. Look at all the green candles that are appearing at the highs. Okay. Got my projection zones for gold. There you go. That's the daddy down here. Oh my days. That is the daddy. That'd be a nice drop. Perfect drop. Look. Invert a head and shoulders formation. Beautiful, isn't it? Look how that is playing out. 1, 2, and 3 is what we're anticipating here, which is a big fat M. Dollar yen in the other instance coming back up. She'll come back and revisit this red candle here. I think they're going to hold price for today and, well, sorry, for tomorrow and Friday. They hold the zone because we got news coming out, so they're going to pretty much hold price in this zone. All right, that's what will happen. Pay attention to dollar yen, guys, because you'll see what happens with this news announcement. Bitcoin now coming back down to recover this green candle right here. It will come and hit the 800 EMA on the 15-minute time frame on the hourly. So it will come back down to tap the 200 EMA to bounce back away from it. That is the plan, guys. Okay, because they've been stuck at the 200 EMA. Look, 200 EMA has been a problem for Bitcoin. All right, now it's effectively the fifth time that they've come and they've broken away from the 200. Now we're going to see if the test is going to come into play. All right, if it tests the 200 and bounces away from it, and the 50, look at the 50 coming up. Okay, if it comes back over, crosses, then some of you guys will call it the golden cross. Fair play. Okay, call it that. But The EMAs, they are so fanned apart right now. They need to bring price back into the fray. So this aggressive move to the upside is them shifting out of the zone for this W formation right here. Okay. My advice to anybody new to the channel, go and watch the stream from Sunday night. Okay. Go and watch the stream from Sunday night and you'll understand how this move has played out. Watch the projections channel and you'll then get the information that you need so you're all on the same page with everybody else in the stream. Okay. So my projection for Bitcoin is price will come back down to the 50 and the 200 EMA to recover this green candle right here. Okay. If at this zone they decide to hold it, price will then form what will be deemed as a pin bar, or they'll do a stopping volume candle, and then they will work towards moving price back up to take out the R2 and the M5 projection zone. Okay. Same with Ethereum. So I'm going to end the stream shortly, guys. Same with Ethereum. Now, Ethereum has actually recovered the green candle. So what I'm understanding in terms of fractional disparity is they will move Ethereum first before they move Bitcoin. So Bitcoin will lag behind. So when you see Ethereum holding and showing support in this zone, Bitcoin is most likely to do it. Okay. Same with Ethereum. She has hit the 800 EMA, which is the 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Very, very important area. Okay. And because it's so close towards it, all right, if price does break above that zone, then it's going to be very interesting for Ethereum. 3,000 is my projection for Ethereum. Okay. XRP, well, we did pretty much XRP earlier on. Now, I'd say today has been a very successful day for certain individuals. Okay. And I just hope, you know, you guys are doing very well with everything. Michael, it's all good, man. I've got the second dollar. Well, this is my third dollar yen trade. I'm building more longs with dollar yen. And we're just waiting for non-farm payroll. So it's going to be very interesting. There's about 112 trades open right now. And we're in the red. But that's fine because we're just waiting for a move. We are waiting for this move to happen. It's going to slow down from now until Friday, whenever the non-farm payrolls come out. So non-farm payrolls come out, I believe, on the first Friday at the start of each month. So we're going to see what happens with dollar yen from that point there. Okay. But I hope that everyone's done their thing there. Let me quickly bring up Dogecoin for my guy who did the super chat. Let's have a look at Doge. Yep, live session on Saturday, guys. Don't forget that. Anyone that's a member and a patron, you get access to the live session on the Saturday morning. Also, I'm trying to get this Forex projection channel released, but I'm waiting for some artwork to play so that I've got some nice artwork for you guys. Okay, so Dogecoin looks like they're forming an M formation. That's what I can see with Dogecoin. Moving averages have expanded. Notable volume coming in at the highs. Look at that, guys. Notable volume. Pump, 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 pump. Red candle spikes the guys, traps the guys who've been buying Dogecoin. And then she's come back and recovered the full candle. Look at that. Look how scary that is. Just at the close, just shy of the close of that red candle, down to the open right there of that green. There's a reason why they do that. Okay. So we could see Dogecoin back down to 38 and to 35 before it makes a move again. Okay. Well, look, the way you... There are no books to learn about the psychology of the way they move price. This is what you guys need to understand. Firstly, how many of you are completely new to the channel, as in this is your first time that you have come to this channel? I need to know. Bitcoin is not crashing. Saturday stream usually starts. I'm going to try and make it later for the Saturday stream because I know people are getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I feel bad for them. So, make it like 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. We never talk about Shiba, yeah, man. Okay. You're new. 1 week so far, couple of days. Okay, cool. My first time friend recommended me. Thank you to your friend, Shiva. Bitcoin is crashing. Bitcoin is crashing, guys. Look, she's dropped like fucking $600. Wow. Okay then, cool. The one thing you need to understand, guys, is market makers move price higher to get their shorts filled at the highest possible point. Okay, and they move price down lower so they can get their longs filled at the lowest possible point. Conventional wisdom in trading tells you that when price is rising, it means the buyers are in control, and when it's dropping, it means the sellers are in control. But they don't tell you that in order for you to be a buyer, someone has to sell to you. So who's in control? If you can answer that question, you will go very far. Well, of course it is, Supernova. Do you understand that you list Dogecoin on Coinbase? That means, look at Coinbase's platform. Look how many people are buying off Coinbase. Okay? Now Dogecoin's going to step in. You're just adding more liquidity to, to Dogecoin. Happy days. MT4 all day, Christian. Do they artificially pump price? Yes, they do. Ask yourself the question, why is it when price is rising, they always pull it back? Okay, that's what they do. They bring price back into the fray. Whenever they hit these M points, okay, if they hit the M point, so if they hit M5 in one session, the only thing that you can relate to or turn to is the ADR. All right, which is the average daily range. So the journey that price can travel in one session. So if we look from the low of today to the high, it come in at about 23,443 pips. Okay. The funny thing is, Bitcoin usually moves 50,000 pips. So there is still more room for Bitcoin to move. It actually hasn't made a big move to the upside today. It's done it well within its average daily range. Should I say half of its average daily range? Okay. So we anticipate that Bitcoin should now be moving to the high. And so there's the ADR low and the ADR high is all the way up there. So Bitcoin on an average day today can move in either direction. If it moves in that direction and hits the ADR high, granted, it may look to pull back at that point. It's a very strong resistance zone, or should I say that is where the market makers will look to reverse price because they would have trapped enough guys to go long to the upside, and then they're going to want to realize a return on their shorts that they've been building to the upside. Okay. Do they move price artificially? What do you think FUD is? Look, FUD is FUD is giving direction to people who don't know what they're doing. Remember, people seek guarantees. It's either a guarantee for safety or a guarantee for fear. Okay? If they can conceptualize what is going on, whether it's a positive or a negative, then they will get a result from that. They will then base their decisions on that. If you are fearful, you're selling. If you're optimistic, you're buying. Okay? That's how they artificially move price, based on what is triggering you to buy and what is triggering you to sell. If price is rising, you don't want to miss out on the move because some streamers, they tell you to buy at an all-time high. That's false. Why is it and you buy at an all-time high, price pulls back, and then you fall into the trap of believing that you're buying the dip effectively, or it's always going to retrace back? Well, why don't you buy before all of that? Why don't you buy when price is dropping? All right? This is the stream that's going to go long when Bitcoin crashes. Okay, we're going to be grabbing up the liquidity because remember, they will move price and they will make it look like a crash. A crash is something, you guys need to understand what a crash truly is. Okay, you'll know the difference between a crash and a retrace or an accumulation period, because when price crashes, it's people making a run for cover. And that's when they're going to try and grab, fill each other's orders with liquidity just so they can get themselves filled and just protect themselves. All right. This is it. We move when the market maker moves. Would I say market makers own crypto? I think, which is what you got to ask yourself this, guys. Why is it all these whales and all these companies are buying Bitcoin and storing it into cold storage? Well, there's only one thing that I could assume they'd be doing that for. Is they're going to come to these exchanges and they're going to trade its value. Because when you trade Bitcoin in terms of a spread, okay, so like IC markets, you don't actually own any Bitcoin. You're trading it against the US dollar on this platform. You know, you pay a commission or a spread, done. Okay, you're not actually paying, you know, don't hold any Bitcoin or, you know, any crypto on here. All right. You don't have any limit orders. You can set a limit order, but you're not penalized for setting a limit or a market. You just buy and sell. Simple. All right. So that is a crash. Would I stay up to trade it? Of course I would, man. Of course I would. If I was in Asia, sorry, if I was in Australia, right? The most liquid time in the marketplace is the London Open and the US Open as well. London US crossover. I don't care what time it is, man. I'm going to be getting up and I'm going to be trading it. I ain't going to take gambles on the Asian session, especially in Forex. I will never trade the Asian session in Forex because I know the Asian session is designed to build a base for the next London session. All right. Never trade the Asian session. Yes, you are right. They're not, market makers will never open shorts as price is dropping. Okay, they don't open shorts. They either close shorts and go long at the same time. They close shorts and go long. All right. Likewise, when price is rising, they close their longs and build their shorts at the same time. Taylor, if you want to join the Discord, everything that you need, guys, is in the video's description. So if you want to download IC Markets, go into the video's description. It's there. Once you've downloaded IC Markets, which is MT4, then go into the Discord. And in the Discord, there is an indicators channel in there with all the indicators for you. Okay? And if you want to, what else? Go through the previous streams. There's a playlist called Understanding the Hybrid. It's going to give you some understanding on how to trade the 50 EMA, how to find M's and W's. Everything is there for you guys. Now I've got a few more videos that I'm going to be uploading soon. So keep an eye out. Okay, Bitcoin. She's coming back and recovering this green candle right here. Okay. So that's going to be very interesting. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, it can always come back to test the daily open. The daily open will always be a zone that they come back and test. It all depends on how far away they are from it. They don't test it in the Asian session. I mean, look what happened here in last night's Asian session. It opened there, it moved away, and then it came back down, trailed below, and then spiked away from it. Okay. The Saturday sessions themselves are just a laid-back session. We talk about what happened with price. I start talking about various strategies that I apply. We talk about the dollar-yen trade. We just talk about, it's a pretty laid-back stream. You know, we go through a lot of psychology as well. Tea time crypto is pretty much what you're talking about is hedging. PT Lucas, man. Philip, you didn't have to do that, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, this move right here was influenced by Steve. He's selling 58 cents worth of Bitcoin. Don't mess with Steve, guys. Do not mess with Steve. Okay. We've got the hour open, a new hour candle happening in 20 minutes. Okay. But my voice is going now. If price is dropping and people are selling, it should be known that in order for the selling to happen, someone else has to be buying. They aren't buying without intention to see a gain on the up. Principally, yes, this is what's happening here. They are inducing people to sell, but what they're doing is they're recovering their shorts from this previous zone right here. They'll come back down, break the 200, hit the 50 EMA. They would have gathered their shorts, profit. Then they would have been building their longs at the same time, and they should make the move back to the upside, or they could just continue back down. Okay, we always have room for the uncertain element of what if. Okay, drop down to the 15-minute time frame. What do we see? Vector candles are appearing. Good old vector. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I am going to hydrate, guys. I am going to end the stream. Okay? But just be mindful. I want you guys to apply the information that I talk to you about every single day. I am not God. I am not God. Here we go. These vector candles that are appearing right now just before the final hour. Pay attention to price during the last 15 minutes. Price out the volatility band. We should expect this volatility band to come back in. Okay? And perform a shark fin. Alright? It will show a V shape. Alright? There's your divergence. Right there. So, we should see some interesting behavior. Be mindful of the last 3-4 minutes before the next hour candle comes into play, guys. Pay attention to it. Then Sydney should open, and then we should see Bitcoin. She'll pull back because of today's behavior. There's 2 points. You've got this zone right here, and you've got this zone right here, which they're working on right now. So you could have taken a couple of shorts during this stream. Happy days. Okay? So I will bid you guys well. Patreons, get ready for tomorrow, man. We got the hunt to do again. Okay? We got a hunt. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys for passing through. Other than, yep, there is nothing more I can say to you guys other than just to make sure that you preserve your capital, you pay yourself, and just be mindful of the trickery that these market makers have. Okay? I don't need to change the screen. Okay? Make your way back to the Discord, guys. Mad love to anybody that subscribed today. Thank you very much. And for everyone that has subscribed, man, thank you so much for the support, guys. Mad love to all of you. Okay? So, go enjoy yourselves. Get ready for the next hour. Okay? And be mindful with your trading. Trade well, players. See you in a bit.